What's up, everyone? Welcome to Duel the Mates, where tonight we're doing some Dynamax Adventures. It's me and Josh. Hi, Josh.
Heyo.
It's anybody's welcome, but I think it's just going to be the two of us for now. I'll go ahead and I think it's just the date today for the code. I will tell you one thing. I have not been able to keep track of what day it is, what date it is. Part of it's because I haven't needed to. The only thing that I'm keeping in track in my head still is like how much vacation time I have left. But even then I'm like, I know I'm halfway as of today. Man.
For this fiscal year, I have scheduled all but 2 days.
Oh, dang.
And I'm hesitant to schedule those because I know my landlord is going to email me and say, hey, we need to inspect your unit sometime in July or in June.
Yep.
And I'm just waiting for that email.
It'll be like, surprise.
And I almost guarantee it's going to be the week that I'm in Columbus. And I'm going to be so pissed.
Yeah, the timing always seems to work out that way. Oh, we're going up against Lugia.
Alright.
And I don't know. I'm just going to take Altaria. I know Manectric was the good one, but I didn't want to always take the obvious good one.
Well, if you had taken Manectric, I was going to take Altaria, so...
Oh, well, that works out. We have very similar brains for Pokemon. Oh man, we're gonna have a... What? Oh no, you're fine. I was just gonna say we have a lot of Pokemon we'll be showing off in the future. Left or right?
Probably right, left. I don't know.
Left.
I don't know.
We'll see how we do today on the hunts. I haven't gotten anything shiny in the past few times that we've done this, so.
I will be honest, I've been egg hunting for the last few days.
Oh,
so
really?
Yeah.
What Pokemon?
Rufflet.
Rufflet. Are you trying to do the Dawn Dusk version?
No.
Oh.
I want the Hisuian, the Eagle Braviary.
Okay.
Is that Rufflet? It falls in the Braviary?
Yes, I was thinking a Rockruff.
Because I did, for a little bit, try and go back to Legends Arceus.
Did you?
Play. And I can't do it.
It's hard. It's really hard. It had a lot of neat stuff, but...
Yeah, I've gotten so used to Scarlet and Violet, I just can't do it.
Yeah, I was going back to trade, or to evolve, and that's all I've done in it recently.
Yeah, and I've tried doing resets to get outbreaks, and Rocklet fly and made hunting for it really hard.
Oh no. Now, could you catch one in Violet and Scarlet and then just transfer it back to Legends and evolve it?
That's what we're gonna find out.
Okay.
Because you did that with your Scyther, didn't you? The shiny Scythers we caught?
Yep. Shiny Scyther and Shiny Scyther, Coughing, and all three of the starters. I've done that with. Coughing, of course, was traded over to Sword and Shield to get evolved, but yeah, it does work. I'm hoping and thinking that it's just if the Pokemon's base stage is actually different. Like, Sandshrew. Like, if you would need to have the Alolan Sandshrew to get the Alolan Sand Slash, but for stuff that takes like the regular base and then changes the evolution, I think it works for whatever.
Oh, it's starting to storm down here.
Oh shoot.
Yay!
I think it was threatening to storm yesterday, but I don't think it ever did.
Well, the problem is that my apartment, the electricity company that supplies down here, is notorious for, as soon as the wind starts to blow, power goes out.
Oh no.
So, we'll see how all this goes.
Yeah, jeez. Oops. I threw a Pokeball at it. Oh well. My green screen was pinched under the feet of my chair. There we go. Oh.
If Nikki doesn't take it, I'm gonna take it.
Nice. We could go dark.
Yeah, let's go dark.
So I could probably take this Pokemon. I think it's a Bisharp.
That's what it looks like. Next time I'm up your way, I found some chocolate that's really good that I want to bring to you.
Ooh,
I want you to try.
Okay, I'm in. You know I'm always down for some tasty chocolate.
And it's not code for anything this time, it's literal chocolate.
Oh, dang. Alright, I am very interested.
Yep, there's definitely a storm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, do I
cross
Dynamax?
Josh doesn't lose his power. Yes. No. Yes. No. Did that help you make a decision?
Well, I was debating if I didn't Dynamax, I was gonna Thunder Wave.
Yeah. I have to figure out how I'm gonna do the window AC in our upstairs because it is a hot toboggan up here.
I'm so glad that my apartment unit has central air.
Yeah, they kind of made it seem as if ours might have central air, but I never checked, so that's on me. But I don't mind a window unit. We have like an actual portable AC unit downstairs that does a good job at keeping it cool, but I hate sleeping in super hot heat.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you, I do too.
It's the only time that I actually want to be cold is at night when I'm going to bed.
The last 3 weeks at work, we've had our air conditioner has been on extra high.
Oh man.
So it's been like between 60 and 63 degrees at my desk. And I've actually had to turn on a space heater.
Wow. Yeah, our office, it originally wasn't set up the way it is now, so all the heating and cooling is all kind of goofed up. Well,
I always laugh at ours is the second newest building on campus and it's the most screwed up
oh no.
when it comes to HVAC.
Jeez. Yeah, the last job I worked at, they put in a building and every room had its own thermostat. I was like, that seems pretty involved to try to get that to work, but whatever.
Yeah, it's like a nightmare.
Mm-hmm. I'd take it.
normal?
Yeah, we
What do
can
you
do
think?
normal. If we do psychic,
Either
there's a
normal or
backpacker,
psychic.
but
Then let's do the backpacker. Let's do psychic.
okay.
That one actually might be easier.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we will be able to slap this one around all right. Also, Fish Face, hey, how's it going? Welcome. Thanks for the good lucks. Feel free to join us, of course, if you so desire. We had to take a week off for reasons, and now we're
Extenuating
here.
circumstances.
That's right. A good poison jab is super effective on him. Ba-dum-bum. Yeah, I am satisfied with all the games I have right now, and I know Fantasy Life is supposed to come out next month. We'll see. But I don't know how the rest of the year is going to go. I guess I'm looking forward to the Nintendo Direct.
Have they announced the date for that?
I don't think so. I think they just did the Direct, and then they also were like, we're talking about games. There is a Switch successor, but we are not talking about the successor.
'Cause I know eventually they're just supposed to release the latest Ace Combat game on the Switch sometime in June, and I really want to get it. It's not available for pre-order yet.
Oh, weird.
It's really bothering me.
This feels like overkill, but yeah. This Paper Mario just came out, and Animal Well, and another Crab's Treasure. Those were all games I was looking forward to. Hopefully Fantasy Life actually comes out. I don't remember if I heard that it got delayed again or not. But then, yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming that we're going to get another Zelda game, but it's going to be like, you know, an offshoot Zelda. Either it's going to be like a little side story, or it would be a remake.
It would be alright with either.
Yeah, I would be more than fine with either.
Honestly, if there was another Agent Calamity game, I would be alright with that.
Yeah. Those weren't too bad. Yeah, well, and I think I saw some rumors that maybe they're thinking about doing a Legend of Zelda game with Zelda as the protagonist, which I think would be great, but we'll see if they actually do it.
That would be interesting.
Right? And we'll see how the movie goes, too. I don't know what to expect with it, really.
As long as they don't do a Chris Pratt, I'm happy.
Chris Pratt is Link. None of those items were all that great.
No, they really weren't.
Threatening music. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Alright, come on, Lugia. Please be shiny.
Yeah. Do it. Do it, Lugia. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. 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 You're a special attacker. Disappear temporarily.
Nick, where'd you go?
Where am I?
Rapture!
Rapture! It's here! Oh man. If the rapture actually happened, I'd be like, well.
I'd be right there with you.
Yep. What can you do? I mean, can you really blame us for being skeptical? Can you? Can you really be mad at us? I want to make everything super vague and controlling and weird and not ever specify and then never come back. Figure it out.
Never provide definitive proof. And never, ever, ever,
Yep.
show up in person.
Yep. Just in the stories. I was super active in the stories. Like, I used to love talking to people. But then it gets old after a while. Which, honestly, I could relate with, but... You ever just make something and think about how much it sucks and hate it afterwards? That's what making people was like.
Well, in fairness, I kind of get it.
Yeah.
I've seen people lately. Yeah, I get it.
Mm-hmm. No, couldn't knock himself out.
Alright, fine. I'll knock you out.
If he insists.
Seriously.
Okay. Let's catch you in a dive ball.
Hey, we got through that whole round without losing a single partner.
Yeah, we did real well. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. The suspense. Why even give us the 3 shakes if we're always going to catch it?
Right.
They didn't want it to be too confusing for people. I don't think that's shiny.
Nope, no shinies for me.
Me neither. Duraldolon is sketching me out. Ho-Oh, Zerny, or Yveltal.
Dealer's choice.
Alright. Bum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. And of course, we could always hunt any of yours if you ever have some you want to hunt. I will tell you this, the legendary we're going to fight next is flying. Oops. I accidentally started without a code. Way to go.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Oops. It's Yveltal. Code. There we go. Boom. Bum ba bum ba da. I'll wait and see if Fishface wants to join. So, what are your thoughts on Acolyte? Because we talked about.
Wait for it.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, because we talked about the end of Bad Batch. Is Lasagna Fish? Did Fish change their name, or is Lasagna a new player? Anyway, what were you saying?
I really think Acolyte's going to be really good. It looks like it's going to be really good.
Yeah, the trailers look really promising.
I'm excited to see something that takes place in the Old Republic.
Hmm.
I've not read the comics or books, but I've seen summaries and other things, so I know kind of what's going on.
Okay.
So I'm curious to see how things go.
Yeah, I kind of feel fortunate for not reading all the books and stuff before they kiboshed all the books and stuff, because then I didn't get all attached to anything that's not actually canon. But I don't know, it's almost too bad, but I think it makes it cleaner, of course.
At some point, I'd like to read all of the Legend stuff, but I don't know when it's to
George,
the left.
Sure. Did George Lucas have anything to do with any of the books, or were they all just fan written?
I think he had some input. I don't know how much.
Interesting. I was mentioning this to Kevin today, but I want to know what's happening now. In a galaxy a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. What's going on now? What's everyone up to? I don't want to hear about a long time ago. If lightsabers and crazy were happening then for them. But they never say. So why? Why is it in the past? Are we supposed to be the boring outcome of this? But it's a galaxy far, far. But it's not like they couldn't have traveled here.
You're asking questions that I don't think we'll ever get answers to. It'll be curious. It'll be interesting to know. I just want to know why, after 50 years or 44 years of storytelling, computer technology hasn't advanced anything past 1977.
Yeah.
That's always irked me. Every time I watch a Star Wars movie, the screens always look like 1977 technology.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. They all just have all this weirdo scrap metal stuff put together for different things. It's been funny rewatching some of the movies.
I still can't watch Attack of the Clones.
Is that 2?
Yeah. And it's not because it's bad, because it is. But it's because it's been memed so much.
Oh, okay.
But all I can see is the memes.
I did that to myself with Terminator 2. There was this really funny spoof of Terminator 2 that just completely destroyed any seriousness that was happening when I watched the movie.
And with the original movies, Family Guy ruined them.
Oh, yep.
I've watched the Family Guy movie so many times. That's all I can see. I could quote those movies almost verbatim. Whenever I watch the original trilogy, I end up quoting Star Wars. Family Guy.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I watched those. Oh, well, it's fun to troll people.
Because I will never not laugh at Herbert singing.
Whoa. Sneedic King's pretty cool, but I don't know. Okay, lasagna, you take it. Yeah, and it's been a long time since I've seen Spaceballs. I wouldn't hate watching that again sometime.
I'd have to say I've never seen Spaceballs.
It's actually, does end up being pretty good. Ghost or Bug?
Bug probably will be the easier.
Okay.
Since, Charge a Bug is not going to be terribly hard.
That's true. But yeah, Spaceballs had a good cast of people. It had a lot of funny stuff that they did with it. That was a good one. I'd watch it still. I used to not like it back in the day because Pizza the Hut grossed me out. Oh man, so fucking gross. But now I don't think I'd think the same thing. I mean, he's still disgusting, but it wouldn't be to the point of me not enjoying it. Well, and I don't think I truly appreciated the pee-pee jokes with the lightsabers back in the day either. So I was like, haha, But now I'd be like, ha ha, because I'm, again, 14.
My boss and I have been acting like 12-year-olds lately, just because our minds are both just so dirty.
Just because what?
Our minds are so dirty.
That keeps the day flowing. I've just been relishing the time off.
Oh,
Just
I don't
trying
blame
not
you.
to. All of my important work stuff is good. I've gotten a couple little questions, but thankfully everybody's pretty set with what they're doing. But yeah, I was like, oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
I had the week of the 13th off, and oh my god, it was so wonderful.
it is. Well, I had been saving up a bunch of vacation time because I didn't know if Ashlyn was going to give me any time off. And, so I was like really burning out at work. I was like, I need time. But I wanted to have as much time as I could. I was trying to have a month saved up so that way I could be gone for a month. And then it got easier once I got approved for everything.
Good.
I need to start working on the health insurance stuff.
Next fiscal year, the 24 fiscal year is gonna suck.
No,
I got
no.
so many things I gotta take care of that I gotta take vacation for. I gotta use it early.
Oh no.
I gotta go in a wedding in October.
Oh.
So that's 4 days right there.
Jeez.
Well, it's 1 day, but I'm going to a concert 3 days before, so I'm gonna lose Wednesday afternoon, Thursday, and Friday for the wedding.
Yeah.
I'm taking Monday after off because I'm not gonna recover.
Mm-hmm. I don't blame you, man.
Yeah, one of my friends from college convinced me to buy concert tickets in Columbus for someone that's only there once every like 5 years. So I'll buy nosebleed tickets for us, and oh yes, go and see.
Yeah, I had thought about that Avatar concert, but do we want to go electric?
It's probably gonna be easier.
I had thought about the Avatar concert, but then I was like, well, I don't know if much is going to be very easy to plan for a little while.
Oh yeah. Planning right now is out the door.
Definitely. I am just happy for everybody to be healthy and happy.
And right now, that's all you need.
Yep. Oh man, this dang room. It's so toasty. The outlets are just a little weird in this house, so I have to figure out how I'm gonna plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. I wonder.
I have zero. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I have no doubt that you'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's for sure. I just need like, tomorrow I could probably sit with it. I just need like a day to sit and relax and figure things out. I got my big display shelf thing from Mom and Dad, so I put all my amiibo in it, but they all need organized now, and but it looks nice, and I'm excited. So
Would it be better to pull out to get the Manectric, or to try and convince Nikki to get it? Oh, Nikki is going. I'm not touching it.
yeah, that works. Give me Eviolite. Oh man, there's so many good ones. Wide Lens, Leftovers, Bright Powder. But Bright Powder always wins in my book. Bum, bum, ba-dum.
Yveltal's Tell always reminds me of Groudon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see that.
Jen, do I Dynamax or do I let it pass Lasagna that has physical mode? It's gonna probably be, yeah, I'm gonna let it pass.
Oof. Ah,
Oh, no.
shoot. I mean, shit. I mean, we can power up Manectric really well with that, but that sucks.
All that planning.
Yep.
All that planning.
I still have an ice move, but the best we can do now is just charge up Manectric.
Hopefully, Knitter Chain has Ice Punch too.
Yeah, I think it does. I have been playing Pokemon Trading Card Game, the Game Boy Pokemon Trading Card Game, and it's so much fun. I've just thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think like the fact that it's a little more simple helps too. And so now I'm thinking I still want Pokemon Card Game in a real life Pokemon game. This is my unrealistic hopes for a Pokemon game. I want a Pokemon game that has the trading card game as a side thing you can do, and Pokemon Snap features as a side thing you can do. But anyway, you could just make a simplified version of the Pokemon trading card game and have that be what you play in game. So that way it doesn't mess with the actual online trading card game thing, and you could either make up cards or you could do cards that you could release in sets, which would be great for promotion anyway. So yeah, there's my wish. Pokemon, I know it's asking too much and I will never expect to see it, but I just keep thinking about games that like the Final Fantasy games or like The Witcher with Gwent, all of these big open world video games that have like this weirdo little card side game, and I'm like, this is the most perfect, like Pokemon was made for this. So anyway, yeah, the Pokemon trading card game has been insanely fun to play. I was getting my butt kicked for a while too, but yeah, I was waking up in the morning and it would be like me and Han, and we'd be like me and Han, my adult friend who came over to hang out. But I would just play Pokemon trading card game in the morning and hang out. But now that Paper Mario's out, I'm playing Paper Mario. What is this mess? I feel like we still have one, but probably
No,
not.
that's 4.
Dang.
We took us all out in 2 turns.
Dang.
All because of that stupid Minetric.
Stupid Minetric. Hate you, Minetric. I'm not taking you. But yeah, if they want to keep coming out with actual Pokemon Snap games, then by all means keep doing it. I don't care if it's all still on rails, but if they ever wanted to do a third-person Pokemon Snap, you run around and take pictures of Pokemon game, I would not complain.
No.
But my realistic expectations are just Legends, Gen 10 at some point, and a bunch of remakes, which is fine. But I can dream. Same code, of course. Ho-Oh is our target this time. Stupid Minetric. Like, he didn't even get that strong from getting powered up. Bum 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 bum.
Alright, I'm searching. Why is it not finding you?
Yeah, what's the deal?
Did you remember to set a link code?
I did. Maybe I need to back out and do it again.
Well, here, let me back out and start again.
Let me back out and start again.
Alright. Let me know when I can start searching.
You can start searching anytime, I think. Zero 5 2 5 2 0 2 4. Maybe they'll announce that they're bringing Wind Waker to the Switch at the later half of the year.
I'd love to see Wind Waker and Twilight Princess.
Yeah, even though Twilight Princess has come out on literally every system since the GameCube, I would be okay with it coming out. It was a really good one. Almost just a better fleshed out Ocarina of Time. But they feel pretty distinctly different from each other. Oh sure, computer player, there's a water Pokemon you could have picked, but pick the ice one instead.
No one's ever accused of it or being smart.
That's true. We should go right.
Yeah.
Even though this is a fire Pokemon. I am interested to see what new Pokemon come out of Legends ZA. Of course, I'm only expecting 10 or less, but...
I'm expecting about this... Oh, yeah, about 10.
I'm not gonna do that. I think he's a physical attacker.
He is.
Thanks, computer player. I'm just gonna criticize them anyway. We're all using light screen. Yeah, the other game that I would really love to play again is, I think it was just called Super Paper Mario. It was the Paper Mario that came out on the Wii, and it was not an RPG, but it was a 2D side-scrolling adventure, and it was really fun. It was really good. I mean, I prefer the RPG nature of Paper Mario, but it was just a fun way to mix things up. I remember there was a dragon that you fight, and his eyeball for a second is like, wait, let me think for a second, or something like that, and it was like the Wii Shop loading bubble that appeared in his eye, and I was like, ha! And that's me as the the meme of Leonardo DiCaprio pointing. The one thing Family Guy did ruin for me is them pointing out when movies have to say the name of the movie in the movie. So now, anytime I hear it, I'm like, they said it! And then I'm like, God damn it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Family Guy or quoting from Family Guy. I fell off at some point, but I can't remember when or why, really. I think it's just because we went to college and I didn't watch TV regularly anymore.
See, that was the one thing I made time for.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I always inevitably ended up working Sunday nights at the library. For some reason, they got in their head that I was trustworthy and could be counted on to lock up the library.
Oh, great.
So I always ended up working 8 to midnight, or 8 to 11.
Ew.
Sunday.
And how many people ever came into the library at that time? Yeah. I was gonna say.
I think if
what
I saw
thought.
10 people the whole night, I was lucky.
Wow. 10 people, jeez.
I vaguely remember texting my boss one night, hey, can we just close? It was Super Bowl Sunday, I believe.
Yeah, nobody's gonna be there.
And she called me back and said, are you fucking insane?
You can't close the library!
Well, there was no sense in us being open.
The library. We do that at IT, and then sometimes, yeah, we just close her down. Nobody's gonna be here. Nobody's calling. Nobody needs anything. Goodbye. See, it's just as well that I'm not a boss, because I don't think higher-ups would like my managing practices, because, like, to me, if you're only in the office for, like, 5 hours a week, but everything's done, and done well, I don't give a shit what you're doing. So, like, I would just no matter, I don't know, it just wouldn't matter. Like, oh, you got here an hour late and left an hour early, but everything's done still? Especially when it's a reactionary role. Like, okay. Or even like in the library. Oh, there's 30 books left. Those can be done in the morning. Ta-ta. Like, not that I'm belittling libraries. I'm just saying I assume that books needing put back on the shelf is one of those things that's not going to make or break someone's day if you take an extra moment.
I encourage my student workers to get the shelving done before they leave. Am I upset if it's not? No.
It's probably better when it's done, you know, before. But yeah, just kind of one of those things where at least nobody's going to come to you complaining about their job that they can't do now because you didn't file this book away in time, and there's a bunch of stuff like that in IT. Like, it's 6 o'clock at night. You can't log into your email. Why don't you just call it and go to bed? Let's all try this tomorrow. But sometimes it's actually important, like, hey, I have to get this by this time, blah blah blah. But yeah, we have a bunch of stuff in IT. That's another thing is, like, I don't believe that IT is customer service. Who wants it? Oh, did we start before Fish Face could join back in? I'm sorry, Fish. I'll take it. Yeah, Emolga is a pretty decent Pokemon for the Dynamax Adventures as well. What's up? How's it going? Shiny Wooper. An actual shiny. Oh yeah, we're fighting Ho-Oh. Did I ever mention that?
Yes. Ghost?
Cool. Yeah. You know it. Two backpackers? What are the odds? Really, what are they? I need to know.
I'd rather not do math on a Saturday.
Yeah, I can't blame you there.
Especially when I start another class on Tuesday.
Oh no. Your break is almost over.
Yeah. Introduction to computing.
Oh.
Yeah, I am so looking forward to this one.
Yeah, it sounds like a real banger. A real wing dinger.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so much fun.
I just can't even imagine. Actually, I had a dream recently that I was in school again. Like, I needed one more semester to graduate. And it was the end of the year, and I didn't go to like any of my classes. There were like 2 classes I had actively gone to, and the rest of them I never went to. And there was one person who was like, "What makes you think that you can show up on the last day of class?" And yeah, it was just one of those dreams. I was like, great.
Yeah, I've had that dream.
School dreams are no fun, and losing your teeth. Those kind of dreams. I hate those. Like, sometimes...
I haven't had to lose your...
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
But I haven't had to lose your teeth dream in a while.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
I think it's been a while for me, but I remember one of them still, where it was like my tooth came out in 2 halves, and it was like 4 inches long. Just gross.
I think it was Thursday. I had a Maniac dream where I started an interdimensional war.
Oh, jeez.
And it was both the most surreal dream I've ever had, but it was also a lucid dream.
Oh, man.
But I was able to steer some of the dream.
That would be.
It was so weird.
Lucid dreaming is interesting.
Yeah.
I always.
Yeah, up to the point where you start interdimensional war.
Yeah, that's true. I always, if I go lucid, I either want to fly and wake up, or I'm like in a car and something weird happens, like the car falls off a cliff, or it goes over a hill and then it just keeps ascending into the sky and then it's coming back down. And I'm like, how are we gonna get out of this one? Oh. But I usually try to I'm always like, I want to prove people wrong. Like, I've read The Time and I've read words in dreams and I've texted people before. But now I can't think of any of those. But those are some of the things that they're like, that you can't do those in dreams, and I'm like, yes I can.
Yeah. I always liked when I can dream like go lucid. When you start to try and think, you start to pull yourself awake. You have to find that needle where you're thinking but you're not awake, but you're not asleep, and it's so much fun.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to do.
Man. Dreams.
Do I want to switch out MBQ?
I did.
Fire.
I had Luke was over and we watched Dream Scenario with Nicolas Cage. And it was very interesting. Yeah, it's just like he's a professor and he just starts showing up in people's dreams, and then he starts showing up in everyone's dreams. It's just very interesting. It's just kind of a strange out there movie too, but it was a fun ride.
Oh, good.
Good times. I need to debate if I'm going to move my Yoshi amiibo down with the rest of the amiibo. I kind of feel like I should. It doesn't make sense to have any amiibo up here anymore. Well, let's try this first.
Do you have any super effective moves?
I do.
Alright, then I won't Dynamax. I'll let it come back around to you.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, lasagna. Okay, Portia, how about you do the other one? Do you have the other one? Yeah, I need to go back and start working on the living decks again. I fell off. Every time I try to do it, I always fall off. I just kind of figure eventually through all the games I'll get the majority of them. But at this point...
I've been trying to work on the one too, but yeah. It's hard to do.
Yeah, have every evolution stage for every Pokemon. But, I think I'm under 200 away, but I'd have to look. It's just a bunch of random evolutions and base evolutions, and I have to check the starters. A bunch of the starters I'm missing pieces of, but it's coming
how
together.
it is.
Well, and when I was doing that, like, there were a number of Pokemon in the Dynamax Adventures that I grabbed that I needed for the living decks, so I was like, okay. So there was the Coffin Pokemon and a Loudred. And I was like, hey, now I don't have to get those. I'm going to get the AC figured out. And we'll have nice cool evenings.
I'm really surprised you haven't been sitting there figuring it out.
Yeah, well, I brought it home Thursday, but I had Luke with me, so I just didn't mess with it then. And then yesterday we did a bunch of running around and moving other stuff. And today Kevin came over, so yeah, I just kind of keep having various excuses as to why I haven't messed with it yet.
So wait. You're telling me you had Kevin there today and you didn't figure it out then?
Well, it's the upstairs window unit. So downstairs is comfortable, and at nighttime you don't really need AC because it cools off enough for it to be pretty comfortable in the bedroom. So it's like just the right combination of things that's holding me from getting it in sooner. But if I got the AC in and I had the fan pointing out here, I'm hoping I can just circulate some of the air from there and just push it into the other rooms. My office doesn't need to be that much cooler, but it's 82 degrees according to my space heater, so. But the tarantulas are loving it.
Oh, I'm sure.
I need to feed and water everyone. One of these days, I can't tell you how many times I've hunted the Ho-Oh in a Dynamax. Hunted Ho-Oh in a Dynamax Adventure.
We need to knock it out this next turn. We should be getting close to the turn limit.
I'm surprised that I didn't get it this last time. Okay.
Did that ho-ho just knock itself out?
Almost. Oh, yep, sure did. That works. Sorry, mate. Watching with no audio. LOL. Just finishing up a movie. Oh no! I used the Pokeball. This is gonna be the time that it's a shiny. Okay. Bum bum bum.
Can I have a 2-moment break?
Of course.
Good, it was going to happen regardless.
My Mimikyu is shiny.
Is it really?
Yep. Wait, hold on.
Bravo!
Thank you, thank you. Yep. Clear as day. Wow. Alright, I'll take it. Hats off to you, Mimikyu. So close. One slot away from it being a shiny Ho-Oh. It's too bad, but... Boom. So close to it being Ho-Oh. I mean, that's not really how it works, but one day I'm going to figure out what that sound is. These are the shinies we've gotten from raids so far. Go ahead and save. Just doing this a little slow because then Josh has time. Dang, that was crazy. Who did we fail last time? Yveltal, so we'll try them next.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Yep.
Yes,
it was,
we failed. Yeah, we failed Yveltal last.
Okay. I just set up the code. We're doing an anything is fine match, so I only just you have time. But yeah, the Mimikyu was grayscale, and I was like, there it is. And it was the one before Ho-Oh. So in my brain, I keep going, man, I was one slot off from getting a shiny Ho-Oh. But that's not really how that works.
Yeah.
But still, crazy.
Well, I'm glad you got a shiny.
Thank you. Now we need to get you a shiny. It's not like it matters for either of us, but
We'll give Lasagna a second to join in.
thank you. I almost started it again. It's my ADD. It just makes me blank things out if I'm like distracted. Like I'll be set on something actively, something will distract me, I will forget about the original thing completely.
That's why I gotcha.
And they may need time to finish up their movie first, but we'll give them a minute here, and then if nothing else, they can join back in after they're done. Bum 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 bum. Oh man. What game do you want to see Nintendo announce next?
Mario Kart 10.
What about Mario Kart 9?
Oh yeah, just Mario Kart 9 would be the next one, wouldn't it?
They're just like Mario Kart X and they just totally skip over 9.
Either or.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, new Mario Kart. What do you think they'll do in the next Mario Kart?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I wonder how hard do you think it would be to make tracks where it'd be too weird. Like multiple different paths could be happening at any time. So instead of the sail, you're actually flying. And there's like maybe like a flying anti-gravity and water way to go, or I don't even know. I'm trying to think like what could they possibly?
I don't know.
But
unless they would do something like Double Dash again.
Yeah. We haven't had true flying in Mario Kart either. And since we're not getting Diddy Kong Racing, I'm guessing that it's the X Pokemon. Which way we want to go?
Either way,
Water.
right's probably gonna be easier. Yep. Oh, it's Marsh Stomp.
Great.
Alrighty then.
Well, that's one way to start things off.
So right off the bat, 2 of our Pokemon are gonna have issues.
I'm not going to Dynamax. I might have Magnet Rise, I do.
I have no effective moves. Well, I just Strange Steam is effective. Because it's a neutral mode.
Oh, okay. I could have Dynamaxed, but I at least needed to Magnet Rise, and now it's going to be too late by the time it comes around again. Yeah, okay, dig in one hit.
Alrighty.
What's at the end of this Dynamax adventure? The world may never know.
Well, at the pace we're going.
Yeah,
Go, Brian. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't cut you off.
No, I cut myself off because I was looking at what moves I had available, and I do not have much. But truly, we only need one heart to make it to the end, so... I did have one Dynamax adventure where we went into the final fight with one heart and we won. I was like, no way! Man, that was beautiful.
Yeah, but it would be nice to get there with 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just to have an extra.
Yeah. I didn't realize Janet, the doctor labmatician, was going to be with us.
Some bad feelings toward Janet?
Yeah, for some reason. Like, I feel like she should be offering us a Pokemon to swap out, not like hanging out with us fighting the rest of them.
So in
Know
other
your
words,
place,
you'd like to
Janet.
say- in other words, you'd like to say, "Damn it, Janet."
Yes. Yes, I would, but I will let you have that luxury.
It's not very often I get to quote Rocky Horror, so thank you.
Of course, anytime. Ow. Ow. I'm like trained at it. I'm pulling up mustache hairs. Rocky Horror Picture Show. So it's a fairy Pokemon. I'm gonna take it just for the sake of taking it. Eat it, Oscar and Janet. Poison?
Poison. Oh, Scolopy. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what is that silhouette.
I feel like we haven't seen a lot of Scolipede.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
It feels like a number of Pokemon that came up in Sword and Shield just have intentionally not shown up then. The later two.
Hot. Damn, that's an effective move.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Why don't we have every Pokemon knock us out?
Oh, so it takes you 2 turns, but when it's
I was just thinking that.
That seems fair.
It's like that meme of fighting the final boss and then using the final boss as a playable character.
Yep.
Oh, great. Might as well. So, is Fairy and Poison quadruple weak to anything?
Deal.
I want to say... Is Poison weak to Steel?
I think so. Honestly, I don't know off the top of my head now.
I know
Now
Poison...
I'm doubting.
Well, Poison, I know it doesn't affect Steel. But I don't know if it's weak to Steel.
Oh, Serby.
Oh, say...
Easy.
I'm glad somebody got it.
No, it only takes 1 times damage.
Ah.
Nope, it takes 2 in the Delirium form.
Okay.
I don't even know. Sorry, I
Any
wasn't paying attention.
Pokemon... No, that's okay. Any Pokemon that has two types and has no quadruple weaknesses, now that's something to think about.
Bright powder or leftovers?
Oh man, bright powder.
Yeah, I think so.
Barraskewda. I can appreciate where they're coming from. Like, we want to keep coming out with these kind of Pokemons because different places have these same kinds of animals, but different versions of the animals. But I'm like, let's get some other stuff too.
Yeah.
Give me something interesting. I want my bug dragon. And I don't want it to be legendary, and I want it to evolve at least once. It can be pseudo legendary, I don't care. It doesn't have to be, but
Well, I can all but guarantee a Bud Dragon is probably lowest priority.
yeah,
a
nobody
mega
cares about the
evolution.
bugs. That's true, we did get a bug dragon with Beedrill.
Was Beedrill a Bud Dragon? I thought it was just a Bud Flying.
I thought it was bug dragon, but maybe it's maybe not. The mega evolutions I know the least about outside of X and Y.
I'm almost positive that Couldn't get a dragon typing.
Well, I'm going to say that you're probably right. Just based on the fact that you would probably know. Oh, Beedrill. Man, a shiny Beedrill. Oh, chef's kiss. Let me see here. This is Gen. Here you are. It's bug poison.
Ah.
Looks sick though.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So that's okay. See, I feel like if I ask for unrealistic things, at least if I know that it's unrealistic and I'm probably not going to get it, then that's okay. Like, I feel like the trouble is when you're begging for something unrealistic and then you get disappointed when that unrealistic thing doesn't happen. I mean, I'll always be disappointed not to have a bug dragon, but I never, in my wildest dreams, expect to actually get a bug dragon Pokemon, especially not one that evolves and isn't a legendary. And isn't a dragonfly. Because you guys already missed the mark twice with the dragonfly opportunity, so don't even try it again.
Well, maybe they'll evolve Yanmega. Or give it a Mega Evolution.
Yeah. Maybe they'll, give Yanma. Yeah.
Oh, why did you get rid of Scolipede? You idiot CPU.
You lousy, stinking. Ah, Tapu. Hey, Tapu, you say.
You remember the last time we came up against a Tapu?
I wish I could replay the memory on stream right now. That's what I need are some memed memories that I can like put on a sound bar and play for the stream when it randomly comes up.
You mean you don't have that Tapu Fini catch queued up?
Not in our current not at our current disposal, but it wouldn't take me much to get there. It would not take much.
I wouldn't worry about it.
I can actually just pull the picture. We'll see what happens with this. Tapu Bulu. Plus, it's been your time coming for a while now, so. What type is this? Grass and Fairy?
Cherry.
Okay, because I had an ice move that was super effective, and I was like, I can't really think of what would be making that.
Yep, it's got the grass.
It's got that grass. Yes, it makes sense since it has kind of the bull nose deal going on and the bull tail deal going on. Uh-oh.
It's alright, it's just number 2.
And the hooves. I never really paid attention to the design of this one before. And its horns. It's kind of a cool one.
Can you let the Dynamax pass to me, or do you think your Ice Punch will do some damage?
Oh, I'll let it pass to you. Especially if you have the stab, and especially because he could knock me out in a hit or two. Heyo, though. I'll take that. Healed a bunch from that. I mean, not so much, but
Oh, I wonder if this will clear as freezing.
Yeah, hopefully it just stays that. Uh-oh. Ah. He cheated. He cheated like a big cheater.
Alright, we got one more. We can handle this.
Alright.
Oh, damn.
Ooh. Freeze him. Nah. I'm one smack from getting us the losing medal in the championship.
Well, hopefully he'll target me. Oh, I'm one turn away from painting either. So
It says Barraskewda. Things are not looking good for the Homestar Runner. Nah, we could be okay. We could be fine. It could be fine.
well, and if he targets me, hopefully he'll miss because of the bright powder.
Yeah. And hopefully he'll target you because you're all giant now. You're a giant smokestack. Definitely a smokestack.
I do resist him.
There we go. Oscar.
Nope.
Goodbye. We didn't even want you anyway, you cow. Oh, that's too bad. I'll take the Scolopede. The Scoliopede.
The shinies on my end.
Nah, me neither.
Alright, one more.
Sure. I have to close my game and open it back up though.
You alright?
Yeah, I just accidentally saved over Ho-Oh with the cow Pokemon.
Oh no.
So I just closed out. Because it'll keep Ho-Oh. Since I hadn't saved again. I've done that a few times and I was like, but then I just cleared up and that's that. Yes, Fish Face. This will probably be our last one for the eve. But yeah, feel free to join. Okay. I'm gonna have a rematch with Yveltal. Maybe we'll see about hitting up Star Wars again next weekend.
That works for me.
Star Wars, or maybe Among Us, maybe Pokemon. We might be able to work our Pokemon in. Dang, I pressed the ZR button and it quit out earlier in the day as well. I'll just have to figure out how the schedule goes. But I could probably do both things. Superman or Famous Last Words.
Just let me know when you want me to start searching.
You can search. Bum 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 bum. And we'll wait for lasagna. Lasagna. And if we really wanted, I might be able to do another one. I mean, you don't have to do another one, but I might be able to squeeze another one in. Bum, bum, bum. Nice. Wait. Fish. Who was lasagna? My mind has been blown. Maybe it was Shiny Wooper? I don't know. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, especially if we have a few people, we could do another one after this. Of course, Josh, your joining is optional.
I can be persuaded if we're going to do another one with a full group.
Yeah. Veltal, sorry, I'm gonna take the Porygon again.
Oh, you rat bastard.
Like a jerk. Watch out.
Proton or Grimmsnarl? Proton or Grimmsnarl? Proton.
Yeah. Wow. The mystery player. Oh, I can feel the breeze coming in from the window. Thank goodness. Finally.
Okay, we can't do any electric types, Nick.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
There's no electric types on the map.
Well, let's do electric first.
Ooh, either path has a backpacker.
Okay. You know how much I like backpackers. Which one looks easier to start, bug or fairy?
Probably.
Bug is electric.
Yeah, fairy.
Phew. Oh, if anybody who's joined in accidentally picks something that we aren't discussing between the two of us, it's not a big deal. We don't expect you guys to make decisions. Because there's like a delay that's going on too, so no worries.
Oh, and it's brass. Of course it's brass.
There was no way to win. Except for, Porygon has an ice move, so...
Is Comfey grass? I honestly can't... Well, it must not be, because Muddy Water is neutral.
Yeah, I bet you it isn't. It's probably fairy and normal or something. Because there's another fairy Pokemon that looks like it would be grass, but it's not. And it makes me angry. Why aren't you grass? I really like fairy, like, paired with another major type. Like, paired with one of the major four.
Yeah, well, if this makes you angry, Nick, I've got a lot of things to tell you off chat.
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Which reminds me, I do have something to tell you off stream.
Yeah, I meant to ask about it, what other stuff we wanted to chat about.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off.
That works.
Because that's a private matter.
Private matter. So ominous. But no, yeah, for sure.
No, it's about the thing that you told me not to bring up.
No, I was just teasing the people who didn't know what we were chatting about.
Yeah, I'm adding to the suspense.
Oh, watch out. Dun dun dun. Find out eventually, maybe. I think there might be some hints within the stream itself. I don't think I'll be very good at being super, secretive about it. But it doesn't really matter as much in the YouTube space. Private matter, maybe you will get promoted. It has to either be a promotion or I'm getting fired. One of the two.
Yep, you figured it out, Nick. You're getting promoted to assistant regional manager.
Hey, assistant to the regional manager.
No, I am not Michael Scott.
So you don't have like a classroom of kids that you promised to pay for the college tuition that you have to go tell you're
No,
not
I don't.
going to be able to. I was just thinking of that episode recently, because that one's one of the more painful episodes of the show.
The week I was off, I binged seasons 3 through 9.
Oh, did you?
6 days.
Oh, I was listening.
I will never. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm cutting you off. Go ahead.
I will never watch another episode of The Office again, so long as I live.
I was listening to like when Mom, Dad, and I go on our trip to go see my brother in our like 8-hour drive or whatever. We listen to Office Ladies, and it's the person who was Pam and the person who was Angela, and they talk about the episodes and like behind the scenes stuff, and it's really cute and funny to listen to. So shout out to them.
Sponsored ad on the
Yeah.
in the description.
Yeah. Enter the code DOTM to get 10% off your order. I don't know what you would be ordering.
Honestly, all the characters, I wish they would have done more screen time with Stanley.
Yeah, Stanley.
I don't know. I don't know why, but he was the one that I resonated with the most.
I feel like he's the most realistic.
Yeah, 5 o'clock, he's out the door.
Yep.
And you know what? 4:30, I'm out the door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I make a pretty. Go ahead.
So I don't care if the building's on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, all my books are burning. I'm out. I make it pretty. It's not super strict, but once I leave work, I'm done with work. And unless there's an emergency, I'm not dealing with it until I come in the next day. I'm not going to look at it. I'm not going to check my email.
The problem with me is I'm on call, so I have to answer my phone.
Are
Check
you
my
on
email.
call constantly?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
From 5 until 10 o'clock, I'm on call.
And there no rotation? It's just you all the time on call?
Just me.
That extra sucks. Oh, there was somebody extra cool that was driving by just a moment ago.
Yeah,
You can always
granted.
tell.
Yeah,
What?
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you can always
yeah.
tell how cool somebody is based on how loud their vehicle is. I'm always like, wow.
Yeah, I could hear them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my window being open probably doesn't help.
That config was really hard to beat.
It was very annoying. Jack, down for a round. Oh yeah, of course. You are welcome. Anyone is welcome if they can hop in. They're free. I think we're doing Eveltal again, right? So I gotta keep on task. Yeah, definitely.
You want to do Munchlax or Miltank?
Munchlax. It just felt like less of a pain than a Miltank, but maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, they're both bulky tanks.
That's true. Munchlax might be might have some good moves, but it's more helpful when it's home. It's crazy to have real people. Kelsey is an actual person. Whoa.
Yeah. This is really enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. Because we can normally manage it with 2 of us, but there's a few times where the computer players really just...
Boned us.
Yep.
Fucked us.
Yep. Nothing else you can do about it. take this moment to self-promote. Whoa. Kevin isn't here tonight, but we both have channels as well. If you ever feel like joining, there you go. I play games on Tuesdays, he plays games. The end. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. So he's got Nixphat, but does he have any moves that are potentially threatening, or?
Ooh, I like Chelsea's avatar. It's really well designed.
Yeah, they look like a real person. Because my character looks like a fancy avatar, not necessarily like me in real life. But you know I'd have to be a bug trainer. I'd have to be. So many people would be like, man, bugs suck. And I'd be the guy who'd be looking into that strat, like the snow for ice Pokemon that boosts them all up. I'd be looking for the bug version. How to buff the bug types.
You'd be dropping spider webs everywhere.
Yeah, and like petals. Throw like flower petals all over the place.
Electro webs.
Yeah. Yeah. River says I is a real person. LOL. Nice. We real people. We are real people as well. Sometimes.
Well, the jury's out on me.
Okay, that's fair. Josh may or may not be AI.
Well, someone asked me to do the Turing test. I can't write.
Yeah. Whenever I get anything in cursive, I'm like, oh no. Oh no, I need to read this. I need to read this cursive language.
So I can't, I can still write in cursive, but I've learned that I cannot do it in front of my students.
Oh, really?
Because they've never learned how to do it. They know how to do very little, and they don't know how to read it. So if I leave any messages for them, it has to be in block print writing.
I can never remember most of the letters. I know how to write my name, but my signature, I just turned my signature into like a doctor's signature because it's too many letters. So it's just like some fancy scribbles.
Yeah.
Bug trainer who aces Shedinja. Yeah, Shedinja would be a really good one. A purple Wurmple. Ooh, a shiny Wurmple. Watch out. I think Larvesta would be my like main Pokemon. In my Poke Story, I would be going on this grand quest to find Larvesta in the hot mountains, and there'd be one that was in trouble somewhere, and we'd have like this journey, and then I'd save them, and then we'd be best friends.
You know, the thing about Larvesta I really liked in Black and White, it was this really rare, pseudo-legendary, ancient relic Pokemon type thing. And then in Scarlet and Violet, they're just in the desert.
Yeah, they're just everywhere. Yep. Yeah, it was fun, the build-up. I actually thought Volcarona was legendary until I saw the Pokédex entry, and I was like, wait, there's a blank spot before it. Water? Or should we do something more responsible?
Well, you've got fire, or an electric move, and Fish has got grass. I think water would be alright.
Okay. I would say maybe my quest would be to find a shiny Larvesta, and that's what would make it so special, but I don't think I would shiny hunt in the actual world of Pokemon. I would just be happy with the Pokemon friends that I made along the way. No, but then it'd be like, oh, you want to live in the Pokemon world? Well, you get real life type Pokemon, and everything's a challenge, and you could die any day, and a bunch of the Pokemon are actually just literal monsters. Like,
Well, I mean, you watched the Detective Pikachu movie, right?
yeah. I want anime Pokemon. Even anime Pokemon, though, gets real messed up sometimes, so... I don't feel like Dynamaxing would be very effective on my end. Okay, so Josh, you said that you would be,
I would like to think that I'd be a water trainer, but...
I was gonna say water, but then I was torn between water and fire. Anyway.
I think if I had to go a second type, I'd probably go grass.
Yeah. Yeah, if I had to go down like one path of Pokemon types and I couldn't pick bug. I feel like dragon is too gaudy. So, I mean, it either would be steel because I could get a Durant, or I don't know. Steel is really strong. It's a really fun type.
You know, I'd even think about maybe a ground type, or an electric type.
Yeah. There are a few types where you could make almost a complete team. I've done it with bug, but in my brain, complete team could mean something completely different. The original complete team was that you had to have a fire, water, grass, electric, and flying Pokemon. And then the sixth slot was just whatever you wanted. But now, I mean, you can just kind of cancel out the flying type as a necessary component. So then you get 2 slots. So anyway, yeah, you can do that with bug. You can do it with poison. At one point, I thought, because I've done a bug team before, I thought it'd be fun to do a serpent team. Because there's Snivy and Onyx and Seviper. I mean, you could do Ekans too if you really wanted, but Seviper I feel like would be more fun. I don't know if Fairy covers them all. Is there an electric Fairy Pokemon? Yeah, Dedenne. Is there a Fire Fairy Pokemon? I'm gonna just rack your brain with all kinds of stuff.
I was reading something.
That's fine.
Volt Absorb doesn't work on same side, does it? It only works on...
It does. Like if you had Volt Absorb and I attacked you with an electric type attack, then you would still benefit from it.
Oh shit. I just ruined your special super effective move.
I have an ice super effective move. So
I was down on HP and I didn't want to come into this
without
something super effective.
Yeah. Does Onyx count as a serpent? I feel like it's kind of a serpent, like a big rock serpent.
It's the rock snake Pokemon.
I mean,
it's a serpent.
Yeah, that's true. You got me there. You have Volt Absorb, so it's not Lightning Rod, because Lightning Rod's the problem one.
Yeah, it's Volt Absorb.
Okay, now I could hit you with an electric move to boost you up a little bit.
Alright, well then you don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's not going to screw you up, then
No, it
I
won't.
won't worry about
It absolutely will not. Okay, so if it was serpents, Gyarados for water, Onyx, Seviper, the grass starter, Servine, is that what its name is? What else is a serpent? You could do Rayquaza if legendaries were allowed. But let's say they're not. Would you be able to consider a centipede a serpent?
No.
Too much of a stretch.
I think that would be pushing it too far.
Yeah.
I think to be a serpent, you can't have legs.
Yeah. What about, so is there a fire snake?
I don't think there
I
is.
don't think so either. But I mean, technically, you could just have Seviper fill that role, because Seviper learns like a shload of different types of attacks, flamethrower being one of them, so if you really wanted, you could do it that way.
Yeah.
Just a big one, too many legs.
Did you attack me?
Yes. Did you not absorb it?
Oh, it did.
Oh, okay.
I
So,
was just like, I thought I was confused for a second.
okay. I looked away, so I was like, did it not work?
Oh no, it worked.
Ow. Trying to think of other Pokemon types that you could do. You could almost do Dragon, but I want to say you can't.
I mean, Dragonair would work.
That's true. I feel like grass at this point. You could make a. Is there a grass electric Pokemon though? I don't think so. I want the Pokemon team to look through every type combo that doesn't exist yet, and I want them to come up with a Pokemon for every single type combination.
You could do Arbok.
Okay. Not an extremely well-rounded team, but it would be a Serpent team.
Sandaconda.
That's right, yep. Ah, I got healed and everything.
The Dunsparce.
Canine team. That's right, you could do like a dog team to Dunsparce Eokla. Yeah, because, okay, so for a dog team, there's Boltund for electric. We're going to pretend for our teams we're not allowed to use legendaries just to make it fun. The Rockruff, of course, any version of that. Growlithe.
Archana.
Yep.
Are we doing dog specific or canine?
Canine.
So you do Thievul
Okay.
for dark,
Okay.
even though it's a fox, but it's a canine family.
That's true. Yeah, because then in the chat it says canine, not dog. I don't know if there's a water dog, but there is
Vaporeon.
Fido. Oh yeah, Vaporeon's basically. Yeah, because fox. I think that family are foxes. The heck, Yveltal? Oh no, he wiped us out again.
So that's what, 4, 5? That's 5.
Mm-hmm.
So we need a 5th one.
There is no grass dog, there is no water dog. No shiny. Yeah, it was so mad. Yveltal was not letting us. Alright, so I think we're gonna maybe run another one, and then we'll start thinking about wrapping things up. We'll do a random one as well.
Houndoom.
Houndoom. Yeah. What about round team? I guess it doesn't need to be a rounded team.
Or you could do Azoroa,
Ooh, that's true.
because that's a foxish.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could even do, like, Gramble. That's
Ooh,
dog.
yeah, definitely.
Or Manectric.
Mm-hmm.
Or Furfrou.
Gen 1 Team B, no legendary or mythical. Alright.
Alright, what are the criteria again?
Gen 1 Team, no legendary, no mythical.
Oh.
Mine would be Venusaur, Nidoking, Lapras, Arcanine, man, I'd have to think about that. Yeah, thanks for joining us, River. It was fun. We usually do this on the weekends, so feel free. I'd have to write it down. What do you got, Josh?
Definitely Nidoking. So, no legendaries.
No legendaries, no mythicals. We'll give it another minute in case anybody else wants to join.
So, Nidoking, Porygon, probably Vaporeon.
That's what it is.
I would Scyther, Magmar, and Vileplume.
Ooh. Yeah, Venusaur, Nidoking, probably a Jolteon for me. Arcanine, Lapras, and Snorlax would be the last one probably for me.
Ooh, that's an interesting team.
Yeah. What about you all in the chat? Especially Fish, who came up with the great question. Now, if we could have legendaries and mythicals, I don't know if I would change much.
Yeah, it's only adding Mew and Mewtwo. And that really... I don't know that in Gen 1 that really helps out a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, Fish came up with a good list. Gengar, Dragonite, Nidoking, Kangaskhan, Jolteon, and Lapras. Man, that is a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing anything is fine. I'm going to do this. Yeah, I think Pokemon Yellow on the 3DS was fun because I had Mew, the 3 starters, and Snorlax, I think. And maybe somebody else, I forget, but I still like Dragonair more than Dragonite. I feel bad for saying that because I feel bad because Dragonite's cool, but I wish Dragonair could have a different evolution. Rock or Bug? My vote is Rock, I guess.
I'm thinking Rock.
It should be, because that's Rock and Dragon, isn't it? Gamer Boy, Digimon! How has it been? Good to see you. Josh has just died a little bit inside. How is Angry Birds? Alright.
Maybe the Tyrantrum always looked so pissed.
Mm-hmm.
And yet somehow so bored.
Yeah. It's got ADD and has no meds for it. That's what I look like when I run out of my medication.
That light screen does nothing.
Digimon, digital monsters. Digimon are the champions. I started watching the first season and it just starts with like, oh, the world is all terrible and everybody's in the virtual world, and in South America the oceans look like chocolate swaths, and I can never like get out of my brain the way he said chocolate swaths.
That's the theme song in my head the rest of the night.
Digimon, digital champions, Digimon are the zoo pals. Oh man. Hope he goes back to life. Angry Birds has been about same old. Oh dang, that's too bad. Hi Laverne. Digimon are the champions. Oh no, that's gonna be in my head now too. It's better than some of the other songs that get stuck in my head.
You done singing?
Digimon. Yeah.
I'll leave again.
Don't do it. What about Zoo Pals? Do we want to sing Zoo Pals, or are we just done?
No. No earworms. I can't do it tonight.
Oh. What about... I can't even think of any more. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Weebles wobble.
Cruel bastard, Nick.
What can I say?
I'm gonna be really upset if this Tyrantrum beats us.
Yeah, what the heck? Knock him out. Or do that. Amelia shouldn't be here. Amelia's a backpacker. Breaking the rules. I want to dress up like an NPC. Do we have clothes in the game that would make us look exactly like an NPC?
I don't know.
I will research. And by I will research, I mean I will forget about this question in 2 minutes.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Josh and I come from the Pokemon side. I was a strictly no on the Digimon front. I did not make it far into the show, but apparently it gets good. But yeah, I didn't get that far.
I made it through the first 4 seasons, the first 4 franchises.
Wow. Franchises. No big deal, Jack. We hung around to see, but we're glad at least you could hop in for one of them. But yeah, we usually try to do Pokemon on the weekends. Sometimes it's earlier in the day. But right now the schedule is just kind of, whatever we can fit in. I'm gonna ask for it unless somebody else wants it.
No, go for it.
I'll take it. Except for I think Scale Shot kind of sucks, but... Is Scale Shot the one that affects your stats?
Yes, it drops your defense but raises your speed.
Okay. Yeah, Ghost,
I figured.
Yeah, I gotta have that backpacker. It makes all the difference sometimes. And then I want to take my Switch down and play Pokemon. No, Paper Mario. JK. I think that's the best I can do. I don't like to take berries. Bum ba dun 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 ba dum ba dum. Okay, so I've had a weird, maybe it was Mandela and maybe it was just like I wasn't looking at it right. But before Gen 3 came out, I thought there was a Pokemon episode with Duskull in it. And Duskull had the same skull with the eye, but was like a boomerang shape. And that was the Pokemon. And I don't know why I thought that was what it was. And then it took me a really long time to accept Duskull the way it was, because I was like, I swear it looked like this weird boomerang Pokemon. So, yep, that's the story. If anybody else has ever seen this memory, then we both belong to the same universe that collided.
You are from a different timeline.
It must be.
Good to know.
I thought you said, like, literally you want to dress like an NPC. Yeah, I know there are, like, the people on TikTok that act like NPCs and they get all sorts of followers and stuff, but I don't, my ADD won't allow that. I'd be like, top of the morning, and then I'd be like, I can't do this anymore. But it would be funny if I could somehow, like, get clipping effects to work and just constantly make it look like my NPC self was clipping through some part of the wall or a chair or like my clothes or something. That's what I would do.
You would find a way.
I already actually know how I would do it if I really wanted to. At least clipping through stuff. So you just film in one spot set somewhere, and then you would just have yourself do the thing, and then you'd just have the empty space, and then you'd just do 2 tracks and kind of do some clipping and stuff. It wouldn't be too terrible to figure out, but I don't know if I'd be able to think of something interesting I could do with that. I also always wanted to come up with a puppet show. And, like, have a story and everything. But I never got around to writing it. It was going to be about a lizard, but I can't say more. For legal reasons.
Did you ever watch King of the Hill?
Yes, I love King of the Hill.
You did recreate Luann's puppet show.
Oh,
Jesus Friends, or whatever it
yeah.
was.
The Manger Babies. But I can
Manger
make
Babies,
it like, yeah, I can make it like all fucked up.
And you should add a little lizard
That's right.
puppet talk thing.
And the lizard would be like the devil, and he constantly would be telling the Manger Babies the bad stuff to do, and the Manger Babies would do it, and they'd have a great time, and nothing bad would happen, and they'd all go home at the end. I mean, it wouldn't be like crazy, like drinking and driving, but it'd be like, hey, Manger Babies, let's go to a late night PG-13 movie, and they'd be like, won't we get in trouble? And he'd be like, nah, it'll be fun, and then they all have a good time at the end. Psychic or ground.
I'm screwed on either one, so
Let's do psychic. I wonder what this legendary is gonna be.
yeah.
King of the Hill mentioned. Awesome. Got reminded of the one time NPC stream.
We just have random as bullshit conversations.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I feel like I remember. I remember some stories about the NPC Miles person. And I thought that they got like attacked randomly. And then I don't know if it's still happening, the New York serial puncher. It's just walking around New York City randomly punching people in the face. A lot of women. But a few actors.
I mean, that sounds like New York.
Yeah. Just have to watch out for people punching you, I guess. But yeah, I'm still mid-watching King of the Hill because I was catching up before the newest season. Or the newest
it's gonna be weird to see Bobby as a 21-year-old.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't even know what's going to be going on in King of the Hill. Oh, so they're probably going to kill Dale.
Yeah.
That's too bad. Poor Dale. A chef! That makes sense.
Yeah. Yep, Bobby's gonna be a chef.
Cute. I'm just gonna do it because why not?
Yeah, so.
Yeah, because I really was happy with the latest season of Futurama. Not the same people, but I rewatched all of Futurama to get to that, and it was fun. So I don't know. Do you know when the new King of the Hill is supposed to come out, or do any of us know?
I don't know. I don't know if they've released the date yet.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure either. Might be able to do a ghost team. Is there a ghost and electric Pokemon? A rounded ghost team? Because you could do either the pumpkin, the tree, or the anchor for grass ghost, or the owl starter. You could do the chandelier for for ghost fire.
Got Corsola for Ghost Rock, I think.
Is it ghost rock or is it ghost water?
I don't know now. I think maybe it might be Ghost Water.
You could do all kinds of water flying Pokemon if you really wanted.
I mean, Ghost Flying.
Ghost, yeah. Yeah, Sandygast would be great, or Golurk.
Alright, I wonder what this legendary is gonna be.
Let's find out. Sandygast is Ghost Ground. Or Golurk, because he's also Ghost Ground. Palkia.
Well, at least he has his arms in this game.
That's true. They turn everything that's on 4 legs into 2-legged things, and everything that's 2 legs into 4-legged things. Surf!
And
Boo.
and now we've got 2 hearts.
Yeah, we can do it. It's Palkia, I don't care. I'd just trade it for a Regieleki. Either that or...
I got 4 of them, so yeah, I'm not concerned about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still need Regieleki, and I still need the Paradox Entei and Raikou. What's its, but I'm not super pressed to get that yet. Get out of here. Scale Shot doesn't do nearly enough either.
No.
Bum, bum, bum. Wow, what a gift. Yeah, now I have trouble deciding, do I want to play Pokemon trading card game or do I want to play Paper Mario? But
The coin.
yeah, that's a good idea. Paper Mario deserves more of my time right now though, because it's totally new. Pokemon trading card game is, I don't know, if I already beat the game and I have a game that I haven't beaten, then I feel like I should be playing game that hasn't been beaten yet, but I'll never catch up on my list of unbeaten games that I've started. Is that our last start?
No, we've got 1 more.
Okay. Yeah. And there are a bunch of games that I need to finish that I really have enjoyed, but sometimes I don't want to finish them because then they'll be over, or just some various reason. I still need to finish the sequel Star Wars game. I forget what it's called.
Like, Fallen Order sequel?
Yeah. The Fallen Order sequel. I forget.
Jedi
Survivor, thank you. That was it.
Oh, I think I'm done.
I am as well. Thanks everybody for watching. This was super fun. We'll be back again.
Thank you for those that joined in.
Yeah, we really like when we can have more than just us playing, so feel free anytime. But yeah, we'll be back next week with more games, so feel free to join in. And until then, we'll see you all soon. Skywalker collection with no online multiplayer. Dang, lame. Anyway, bye everybody!